So the lesson that I chose for phonics was blending. This was aimed for a first grade class. Um, the materials that I'm using are puzzle pieces that are cut out, just different shapes. Those are the only materials that I'm using. The objectives are that students will be able to blend two sounds together. Students will be able to master common blending sounds of words, and students will be able to identify blends. The procedure that I came up with is that each child in the classroom will get a small bag of cut-out puzzle pieces. All the puzzle pieces will just be in this baggie like this. Each student will separate the bags, puzzle pieces out onto the table. The teacher will call out the beginning and ending of a word. The student will find the two puzzle pieces with the word presented by the teacher. The student will show the teacher they are ready to share their answer with a thumbs up signal. The lesson development. So this lesson will develop students' understanding of the concepts of blending words together by actively putting two parts, the onset and the rhyme. They can see what sounds are being blended together. For my closure, I would review the definition of blending, which is two letters that you can hear each sound of, and then ask the students to give you an example of a blend. And then I would call on a few students to give me those examples. To assess their knowledge, throughout the procedure, the teacher will be able to assess if the students have, if they know the correct onset and rhyme to make the blend by walking around the room as she kind of observes and gives out a example, and then watches the students as they figure out which pieces go together. And throughout that moment, then the teacher can use any misunderstandings of blends or words that they are having trouble with as a teachable moment for the entire class. In your closing statement, having the students verbally define what a blend is, and then again give you an example of a blend, we'll be able to assess what they learned through this lesson. And so basically, as an example, so as a teacher, I would call out like the word slide and say slide, and the students would have to figure out which puzzle pieces connect to make that word. So these two would connect to make slide. And then we would continue, like with block, which would give the students block. And then the teacher would just continue through there.